Yo. All right. We are live. How are we doing, everybody? I know, as you guys can see by the title, we are we got some good things to talk about today. Version 2 of our product and everything we've been kind of working on has been it's launched, it's live. And I have some more things to talk about, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you guys don't know who we are, what we're doing, I asked for one thing. Do our little repost. Let's get some more people in here. We can talk about our product, what we're doing with the version 2 actually being out, what that means for you guys, and kind of the new features and testing and how you guys can essentially experience a lot of that. So, my name is Jordan, CEO and co-founder of ClipIt, your AI-powered content engine. Allows you to create high-quality caption clips using our platform, using our program. And there's some cool things I'm going to talk about today as well with version 2 and kind of this really cool page that we've kind of implemented and have integrated that essentially turns whatever agent harness you're using. And by agent harness, I mean Claude, ChatGPT, Codex, Hermes agent, OpenClaw. It essentially turns that into it gives your agent ClipIt skills so that you can create those all within your agent. And why that's important, or whatever AI you use, and why that's important is because now you're pairing your collective knowledge and what you do on a daily basis, your memories of your agent, you're pairing that all with ClipIt skills. So it gives you a more tailored, customized approach. At the same time, too, it's your native. Everybody uses some of these biggest harnesses, and it allows that harness just to have another thing in its toolkit to where you don't have to go to another app and look for a clipping agent, right? You can simply add in those skills to your agent, and now that agent is going to have the ability to create clips, capture them, post them, publish and schedule them, all of that throughout the ClipIt skills. So I'll get a little more into that and how you guys can ultimately hook that up. We have a super simple and easy way to hook that up. But without further ado, I'm gonna fix this a little bit. Boom. All right. So I teased this a little bit more I think a week and a half ago. Teased it a little bit on essentially version 2 of this product that we're seeing now. So essentially, version 2 of the product is live for everybody. So if you go to clipit.dev, you're going to see the new version of the product. Now, the new version of the product has some really cool things I'll get into. First of all, tokenomic structure, you can look at that. There's a tokenomics page on there. We'll jump into that a little bit. Actually, we'll just do that right now. So same type of flow and feel, updated UI, updated feel. Just it looks and feels a lot better. But we can go into here, look at this tokenomics page, and kind of break it down a little bit so you guys can see it. Tokenomics page, right? Tokenomics built into the creator engine, right? So clip centers are on the straightforward clip revenue model. 50% of the product revenue by buybacks, 40% USD sold staking rewards, 10% to users and growth. So that's kind of how our tokenomics are centered and run around. All of this is on the website under tokenomics, whether you're on the landing page or within the app itself. It is available for you to check it out. So you can scroll through here, check it out. You can kind of see what is going on here, how this all works and feels and is built out. So check that out if you haven't. I think that's a big part of kind of our token questions and everything over there on Pump. Since we have launched through the hackathon, that is essentially why we have a token. All right, so let's get right into it with this version. Kind of you guys the walkthrough on this. I'll also show you guys the agentic infrastructure things that we were talking about, and how you guys can kind of check that out and see that as well, because that's a really unique part of this process now is the ability to have ClipIt skills, everything you can do in this editor here into whatever agent you want to use, OpenClaw, Hermes, ChatGPT, Claude, you name it, the skills will be able to be used within there. So dashboard looks fairly the same. You can see we just have updated UI. It looks cleaner, looks fresh, looks like a real genuine product. Your library now, this is very important. So your library now is a actual true library. So before it used to just kind of be just like placeholders and whatnot, but now your library is a true library. So you can open up the library. you'll have kind of, I guess this doesn't really work. We'll see if we found a better one. This is my 9 clips. All right, sick. This is better. So you can see we have 9 clips labeled in here. But this is the really cool thing that I want to show you guys is, you can look at these clips, you can select them. You can also say, maybe I want an Instagram. Maybe I want an Instagram folder. Maybe I want a Twitch X folder, right? Boom, boom. So I can go all clips. I can grab this one, drop it in Instagram, grab this one, drop it in X, go in there, boom. Your folders are now easily kind of distributed and you can access them and know what clips go on where. So you're not just flooded all these clips. You can simply have these be put into different subfolders and folders and make sure that those are all separated out. So your library is a true library now, which is very important. For organization purposes, and if you're a creator that is running something for a team or a network of people, you can now separate them out and have these clips separated by folder. So that's kind of the updates within the library there. Scheduling, publishing, this one got an overhaul as well. So you're now able to kind of grab some of these clips, dump them in. You can see the post preview, what it's going to be, what platform. You can choose your clips here. Publish now or schedule later. So, title, caption, and then we're going to tweak some of these, the hashtag suggestions too. You'll be able to choose your suggestions there as well. So, scheduling publishing, that has got an overhaul. And all you have to do to kind of schedule and publish is your clips will be shown here on the right-hand side. All you got to do is click and drag to whatever date you want. Now from here, you'll see the clip. You'll see the post preview. You'll see if you want to schedule or publish it. What platform it's going to go to, so you can link up all your platforms here. Boom, you'll be ready to go. All right. So that's kind of the overhaul on the scheduling publishing. You can see publishing here, connected accounts as well, history of what has been published, and what has been done. All right, so let's get into the real deal, nitty and gritty. What actually is the biggest change? So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab this one. Now, this is quite a long stream. I thought I already had it in here, but I guess I didn't. I think that was just in the test version, but that's fine. So we'll upload this and we'll kind of see how this goes. So if you guys know the normal way you do this, whatever link, YouTube, X, Pump.fun, Twitch, whatever link you choose, you can now have that be extracted, upload it into the site, and have this product pull that and allow you to have the video loaded into our site. Now, I'm going to jump the gun a little bit while this is loading, talk about this other thing. So right here, I'm going to break this down a little bit. So this page right here is built for if you're somebody who wants to access ClipIt skills within your own agent. So whether you have a Hermes agent you want to use, you have an OpenClaw, you want to use Codex or Claude Code to do any of this. This page is clipit.dev and then it's /agents. You can see that right here. Boom. From here, this is literally just your agent page. So what you can do here is kind of breaks it down a little bit more. ClipIt gives OpenClaw, Hermes, GPT, Claude, and other agents the video tools they need to create clips. You want to copy the agent instructions here, run a test clip. You can ask AI for your clips, not instructions, right? So this is where you can literally, within your native platform, whether it's Claude, ChatGPT, whatever your agent harness is, you can simply just say, once you have ClipIt skills installed, you can say, here's this link. Find me clips based around this, right? Or this or whatever. And then it'll give you the clips. You can view them right within your harness. And then from there, you're also able to post it from there. So you'll be able to post you'll be able to post natively within your Hermes, your OpenClaw, your ChatGPT, your Claude, whatever kind of harness you use. So that's kind of what this page does. Now, you do need credits to do all that, right? So this page also allows you to purchase credits on the site so that you are able to use our platform via the API and get all those skills and everything inside of your browser, or not your browser, but your agent. We're also going to be working on the plugins for Claude and ChatGPT. So if you just have those apps and you don't have like Codex, for instance, or like and Claude Code, because we have Claude Code skills and Codex. But we also want to have a native MCP plugin into just those kind of web stores there, so you can access it that way as well. So that's what this page is. Sorry, that's what this page is, and you can see here. So I created the Codex agent, which I'll test here in a little bit. You can see your credits there, and you can run a test clip. You're literally just going to connect your tool, paste the video link, and then ask for the clips you want. That's how simple it is with this. Now, you don't need to be technical at all. You don't need to, know anything about MCPs, APIs, or any of that in order to get this set up on whatever app you're using. All you have to do is click this button right here, copy agent instructions, and it's going to have, code whatever agent you want to name it, and then create a fresh key or use one of your previous keys. All you do is click this box, paste it in your Claude, your Codex, whatever it is, and from there you'll then be able to have all of those skills natively within those platforms. So it's very important that you just use this page for it. But yeah, so that's all you have to do with this. And this, I'll show you guys this too in a little bit. But wait for this to go. And I guess I literally just set it up on this. I literally just set this up. Hang on, I'm gonna extend this a little bit. So there we go. That's fine. Yeah, so I just set this up, and this is my Codex app. So I can now grab see if I can grab a different video. Maybe we'll grab this one. Now, I don't know if it's going to take the, oh, I don't think it will. It should just take, okay, so it should just take that, boom, let's say, use this link and create clips. The ratio is 16:9 and use TikTok viral caption styles. I will want to post them, but I want to see them before we do that. Literally, this is all you have to do. So I have all this set up. I'm not going to scroll up because it has the API key, but I literally just copied from that agent screen, pasted it into my Codex, and I hit enter. That's all I did. From there, I am now going to say, here's this link, create the clips, aspect ratio, the caption style I want, and then I want to post them, but I want to see them before they're posted. So that's what this is working on now. This is the first time I've used it in Codex. You can see there, it's doing all of that right now. So we'll kind of let that load over here, and then we'll go back to kind of this generating now. Here we go. So I'm literally just going to say boom. So this is built out so that, it's also saving your credits, right? So you can have it just, boom, run whatever, don't care about my credits. Or, for every action and tool, you are able to approve or deny whether credits are spent. So that's kind of the things there with that, which is important because you don't want your agent just running off and burning all of your credits. So now it's going to kind of run that on the background. I'll let it run. But you can see, look at this. It's pulling the credits and everything. So we'll wait on that, but that's your agent now will work on this. So Codex, here we go. Look at this. This is pretty sick. So here's what it is. Estimated cost. I'm just going to import it. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Approved. Spend the credits to make the clips. All right, so let that go. While this is loading, boom, look at that. Here we go. Just doing that. So it's pretty cool that it asks. It says there's spend with a cap. So it's pretty cool to see that I have not used this on Codex before. So seeing how Codex uses it compared to Claude or these other platforms or my Hermes agent, it's really cool to see kind of how Nick has built these out with these new skills. And like I said, all you have to do to grab this is just click this agent instructions, paste it into any of those. And that is how you will be able to get your agent to natively make these within the Codex app, the ChatGPT app, and all of that. All right, so this is running too, so we're gonna hit continue. So this right here is the new workflow, and I want to walk you guys through that. So we'll walk through this and kind of get a better feel for it. I'm also approving these commands for Codex as we're doing this. So, all right, sick. So this is the 3-hour video. Oh, what is this? Sorry, I'm trying to balance both of these. The import. All right, so it looks like it was trying to approve some more things. So I'm telling it to approve the import and just have it go. So maybe we need some tweaking around the kind of approval rate, but all good. So you now can just choose. Oh, are these not? Oh, there we go. Boom. So you can click these. You can decide, right, what you want. Give a goal for ClipIt, right? So this is same type of prompting here. We now have these aspect ratios and everything, right? Which I'll go into a little bit more. So, but you can give ClipIt a goal. So if you're not sure what to do, like I said, have ClipIt decide. But you can also tweak all of this here, how many clips you want, the ratios you want, the caption styles you want, what kind of clip type you would like. But you also want to give ClipIt a specific goal. So find any clips around, we'll say, let's see, this was market bubble. I don't know if they said anything in here. Let's say finding any clips, say clips around anything. Oh, hang on. Anything in the video that would do good and spark convos on X. And then boom, transcript is preparing, and then we'll get this going. All right, so it looks like I was just approving some more of these kind of gates. It looks like there's little gateways that you have to do. All right, so it looks like we're good. All right, I think we're good. All right, yeah, we're good. We're waiting the transcript on this one, and then ClipIt is working on this one too. So I'm multitasking, multi-clipping at the same time. All right. Wait for both of those to finish. But version 2, I know you guys have been waiting for quite. Oh, God, that video's been added in. I know you guys have been waiting for quite a long time for this version and all the things that come with it. But we had a lot of things that we had to discuss internally and figure out and really get a clear direction and know what we're trying to do and how we wanted to build this. But version 2 is more of your advanced editor. Let's just say that. So we have, cropping and reframing. I'll show you guys here as soon as this transcript is done. But we have the cropping and reframing that's been adjusted. like there's a whole bunch of different tools you can use as well. And the best thing about it, in my personal opinion, is you can interact with this now since we have these APIs. You can now interact with this um, throughout through your own agent harness. So for like the quick clip section right here, like you're seeing, you don't have to go through all this. You can have it all kind of be accessed through something like Codex, which you're seeing right now, where Codex is going to do all the heavy work for you, and then but you're still be able to. It's still linked up to this account, so where you can then go into the advanced editor and make those subtle little tweaks that you want, and then re-render and export it there as well. So it gives you a nice balance between, you know, well, I'd say it gives you the like balance and opportunity that like Codex has, right? So like these harnesses, they have kind of the abilities to do a lot more than someone can build within these web apps. So like for Codex, for instance, you could have a scheduled job, right? Find when this person goes live, or when this person posts on YouTube, let me know, pull the URL, and then start creating clips, right? So you can start to automate these workflows where you're able to use Codex, use Cloud Code, use your Hermes agent, use your OpenClaw, and from there be able to create these cool jobs and these cool workflows where you're using ClipIt skills to kind of automate this process for you. So you're able to say Codex, whenever Market Bubble goes live, they go live at 1 p.m. on Thursday. Whenever Market Bubble goes live, let's create a cron job and let's make sure that we grab that URL, and then we paste it and we run ClipIt skills to get those clips. And that could be, when the stream is over. The other thing, right, that we've had kind of from the jump that we need to start kind of redoing and implementing back into our stack is the stream, right? So there's ability too to where we open up the ClipIt skills to have the ability to watch a live stream, and you can have that kind of act within Claude Code, Codex, and have it essentially be able to watch the stream using ClipIt skills, and then give you clips almost immediately through whatever agent you're using. So there's a lot of cool things you can do with this, and have kind of implemented into your workflows, and that's the kind of the unlock that happens with these kind of harnesses is you're now leveraging them even more with their great infrastructure, but using these skills, to kind of give it something that these platforms have not built into their products yet. So these ClipIt skills are going to allow agents to do, post, schedule, publish. I guess that's the same thing, but create the clips, extract the videos, choose caption styles. We want to get to the point too where you'll be able to do, as a user, also be able to drop in assets to Codex and assets to whatever these harnesses are, right? Drop these into the Codex terminal, or I guess interface. But maybe it's a watermark, maybe it's a brand asset, maybe it's a drawing or a graph or something that you've created. You want to add that in a clip and have kind of ClipIt skills take that asset and put it directly into that clip. So then now you have kind of the both sides of like ClipIt skills and then the power and use case of these terminals kind of interacting in one. So it's gonna be a really cool thing to see once we get there, of what ClipIt can do and with all these different skills. So you can see this, it's working. Codex is still running in the background, and we're also running our own. Oh, boom! Look at that, clips created successfully. So we'll get those here in a second. This is the first time I've used it as well. So I'm having to approve all these manually, but of course I'm choosing always allow so that when I start using this workflow more, it's going to start just going boom, 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 boom. Clips have been ready. But we have this kind of finishing the renders too. Now this marketable video was almost 4 hours long, so that's why it's taking a little bit longer. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so ClipIt. The Codex should almost be done too. But it's super sleek. I personally, as I've been testing out version 2, testing this out. I've been doing a lot of work in version 2 in the advanced editor, but I love this workflow alone because it automates all for me. And like I said, it gives you, you can do a lot of control here. Boom, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Clips been generated. The title, the timestamp, all of that has been done. So now I can click into these and we can watch these clips. Oh, okay. Hold up. Wonder why. It's good to know. Maybe if I go to library, check the clips. Let's see. Okay, so they're still processing. So that's something that looks like Codex jumped the gun on. So these clips are not completely done yet. So that's a good piece of feedback to know. But you can see here's the clips here. AI model that makes no mistakes is boom. Then we have AI build a 3D game in browser. Then we have nobody ships these, right? So all the clips are right here. The links were just kind of messed up, but now we have this kind of rendering and finishing out. Now this doesn't happen every time, but if you guys experience this bug, there's a bug on this page where it has been done and rendered, but it kind of delays, and you have to go into the library. So see if we get that bug. But this is how you can use Codex with ClipIt skills to natively plug into your browser and create these clips. Now, the one tweak I will make that I've just experienced here is getting the making sure that these clips, when they're presented to you within Codex or Claude or whatever, are not processing, they're actually publishing. These all aired out, it looks like. I just crashed. Hold up. I'm gonna figure this out real quick. I don't know what just happened. I broke it. I went too hard using 2 agents at once. Alrighty. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm gonna try and sign back in here real quick. So give me 1 second. This is what happens when you're running Codex. It's too powerful. All right. Now let's see. Sick. Okay. Continue. Boom. What's happening? All right. 1 second. Crashed it. Dude, why is it? I've never seen this before. Oh, there we go. Allow. Oh. What? What is happening? Oh, I think that was a different page. I think I was trying to sign in on the agent page. I think that just did. All right, so I think these clips might have just aired out on me on that bug. So I'm gonna check it in here real quick. I think we went a little too hard with Codex, and all right, I want to be able to open
thick material.
Okay, let's see. Clip. There we go. All right, so I guess we'll just jump past that. So it looks like we ran into a bug there with the okay, those clips are okay. So these clips are done. So our Codex clips are done. I think we tried to render on top of each other, which I shouldn't have done. I knew better, but I did it anyway because I was excited. So the Codex clips have all been rendered and redone, and what that did is it screwed up the job that I was doing with this 4-hour-long video with Market Bubble. but is what it is. So we now have the market bubble video up and ready to go. And this is where I want to get a little more into kind of the details here around what has actually been built and changed and what you guys can actually do now. So if you guys just know about our product and where we start, I mean, maybe I can pull up a old stream so you guys can kind of see the difference. I know there's an old stream in here somewhere. I have them all pinned, but do streams show up as media on X? Anybody know? I don't think so. Actually, hold up. This is gonna be. I hate to watch this, but so look at me. Look at this where we were. Let me find the advanced editor. All right, so this is what the advanced editor used to be: transcript, video, aspect ratios, couple clips here, right? Nothing crazy. This is. I hate. Okay, we're not gonna get past that. But this is what the advanced editor used to be. Here's where we're at now. Full-blown timeline. You know, full-blown timeline, overlays, base video, all of that is in here, right? So you can look at all this. This is all live. So we have 3 minutes worth. You can scroll as well. So yeah, this fail was because I jumped the gun and tried to run Codex, my Codex agent using ClipIt skills to make clips on top of it, trying to read clips here. That's why that happened. But now look at this. We have this trim section here. We have our transcript. You can see full transcript of the video. We have clips. Haven't been created yet because I aired them out on my end. But reframing, this is a big thing that I want to show you guys here in a little bit. But let's ask Clippy. Hey, Clippy. Whoops. I need clips. Find me anything that would spark a convo on X. Boom. Oh, it already has kind of some clips here. But it's running this workflow on the right side now. It looks like some clips have been created. The first part. So it's pretty cool. So we can try and create these again. Actually, we're just going to do this. I think this is going to be the easiest way to do it. I mean, I'm just impatient. So those should all be created now. But I will close Clippy and make sure that, boom, yeah, the clips have been created. Nice. All right, so we created 7 clips. They are not ready yet, so I'm not going to edit them because it's going to make me look. You can see here they're processing. But now we have our trim tab, transcript, clips. This is where your clips show up in the advanced editor. Reframing, which I will show you guys this. We have some smart crop detection. If it struggles, what you can do is turn it off. And you can manually come in here, and we can go in here, and we can say, what do we want to do? Well, we want to do top and bottom. Well, we want, actually, no, wrong one. Oh, this is for, we'll go split left, right. Or maybe we'll go, actually, where's I forgot we're in 16:9, so it doesn't really make sense to reframe it. But if we wanted to go 9:16, right? Top and bottom, we can now grab Ansem, put them on the top. Boom. Now we can go here, go to the region 2. We can now put banks right here. I just realized, oh, wait, we have this here. So let's actually change it to, we'll go trio. Trio will work for this too, I think. And then we can go to slot 3. Slot 3 will be, boom. And then actually, can I make this a little bit bigger? It's kind of a weird spot, but you guys get the picture. You can have all of these be showcased now within your video. I think that's the best place to do it. We're gonna done. We're gonna save that. Oh, I think I messed that up. Save that. That's saved. That's saved. That's saved. All right. Well, the clip's not done, so I probably should be doing this on a clip that should be finished. These are processing. Oh, this one's active. Is it processing now? But now,
all but over. I think Polymarket had it at 99% at one point.
I mean, look at this. So you can make all of this within the presets, adding these source crops. I do think maybe we want to do this instead. Let's go. Number 2 probably should be this. And I'm going to save this. And then I think banks needs to be on the bottom. Pause. But we can now adjust the cropping regions here for banks. I think I'm just going to go shoulder head high. I think he fits in nicer. Save that. And then slot 1, we're going to change Ansem the same way, even though I think he's just focused more. Okay. And then let's see if we can adjust the second slot. So this is all stuff you can do, and I'm showing you guys how to do this. Essentially, the thing behind it is choose your ratio, your presets. So quick presets, if you're curious what they look like, this is it right here. But you can choose these ratios. You can, any of these, and then with those comes a certain amount of reframe boxes, where right now you can then adjust these to where, boom, boom. Maybe we want it like this. Who knows? We could do something like this. But I think let's try and get it to be. That might be good. Actually, I mean, they're talking about it, so I don't know if we really need the title in it. I'll bring this in a little bit. Okay, now we can watch this clip. Change the subtitles. So we can go boom there. We can go center. I think that's the best place for them, and we'll boost up the size for it too.
All but over. I think Poly Market had it at 99%. At
99%. But that's one of the advantages the Poly Market has over a lot of other venues where people are trading this kind of stuff is in real time, you can see the odds change. I think somebody hit a 15x trading it at halftime. Like the odds went down so much, they literally over 10x.
So boom, but you see how that kind of, it cut away there because of course they're doing different segments there. But now I can go scroll, I can scroll a little bit. And I can go back, split it here. Now, right, so we have all this saved. Boom. So now for this block, what we're going to do is I think we're going to go back to, we'll go to speaker focus. We'll do the full region fill. We'll hit done. What I want to do here is just focus on Ansem. Save. Boom. So now, and I can adjust this way too if I want. Or you can do it here. I think we want to go, let's try that, save. But now we can go.
Much, they literally over 10x their money, their bet.
It's insane.
Okay, so it looks like he needs to go this way a little more. Save it that way. So we can go there, right? And then we know that was banks, so I can split it again. And now, sorry, Codex keeps updating on me. Now we can move it back over here and hit save. And now we can go watch it.
Their money, their bet.
It's insane. So there's somebody out there who got generationally wealthy, just slamming them at 99.
Boom. That's all you can do within this advanced editor, right? So you can recrop that. So now we have this full clip that started out as a 16:9. Now this is, I could probably put, I think, here's what I'm gonna say. For marketable stuff, I mean, we all know Banks does extremely well on these different platforms. So this is something that, and Poly Market, I think, is now like such a normally friendly, right? So like Poly Market, I mean, like I have family who have no idea what crypto is, no idea about anything outside of kind of Web3 space. Or even just like AI stuff, like they know base general knowledge, they know what Poly Market is. So I think this content, right, will be kind of nice. What I think we're gonna do is let's try this. Let's make we're gonna go onto TikTok, and maybe we'll do this today on stream. We're gonna go on to TikTok. We're gonna make a new clipping page. Actually, I might just turn the new clipping page that we have right. I might just turn that into strictly market bubble clips, and I think we're gonna spam them on TikTok and see what happens. Just raw. We know we have like 20 followers on there. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a new one. We'll turn the existing TikTok into a market bubble TikTok. We're gonna spam market bubble content on TikTok until we pull crazy views. But yeah, I'm gonna use this platform. What I'll probably do for most of it is run it all through my Hermes agent or Codex. have it do this workflow. And then what I'll do from there is kind of tighten it up using this. Now, the goal for this is that these tools that you just saw me do right here with all these reframing and adjusting all of this stuff and moving the boxes, the goal is for that to be done inside these harnesses like Claude and Codex and all of that. So we're kind of betting on that agentic side of it to where you just need to have a harness, ClipIt skills, and a link, and you'll get clips just like this one. Now, today, can that be done? No. But you can go in there, get the clips from Codex or Claude or Hermes, then jump into the advanced editor. And like I said, you saw how it was. It's like snip, 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 drag the boxes, get into reframe, choose your caption style, and then you're good.
All but over. I think Polymarket had it at 99% at one point.
99%. Bro, that's one of the advantages the Polymarket has over a lot of other venues where people are.
So like but I can go in here, right? I can go show later. And we can adjust it. We can trim it right here. And I'm gonna show you guys how to trim it because the trim is kind of extended a little bit as well, or changed a little bit as well. So here we go. We can go here. I think this is a good hook. Boom, I can choose the endpoint and say, boom, I was with some friends watching the game, and then boom. So now we are at, I think, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. We can show the later transcript, and you can just see it's just these little balls, the out and in, and you just click and drag them to whatever word you want, and it's going to cut there. We're going to go right there. Why not? So now that is 44 seconds. And the new clip, and I mean, we probably have to do some retrimming and yeah, so it looks like we're going to have to snip it a little bit because there's some aspect ratio changes. But up until right there, honestly. So then we can watch where it goes. So now we can see, I think it, okay, so he just changes. So now we can go, we can snip it here. And then when he goes forward a little bit, I'll just adjust it. And I'll bring this down a little bit. Save. Boom. So now I can, now we know it's been adjusted. I mean, I'm probably to take out the, so there's a little bit of a skip there because we just need to dial in some of the like logic there and having it snap to specific types. But I think it's really, I think it's fine. I really do. So we can watch. So now we can see.
Trading it at halftime, like the odds went down so much, they literally over 10x their money, their bet.
It's insane. So there's somebody out there who got generationally wealthy, just slamming them at 99%.
Bro, I did slamming 100K at halftime. You make like 15 mil.
Oh, so it was actually Ansem talking. So that actually might help us. So actually, I'm going to undo that last cut. I think it did it. Actually, this one might be a good one to go split. Now that we have their reaction, I think this might be better. We can go split top and bottom again. And then we can go, what it done? I think it's not updating that. Hold up. Let's see.
It's insane. So there's somebody out there who got generationally wealthy, just slamming them at 99%.
Bro.
I don't know if we failed on this clip or if we failed on a different one. Let's go split. Let's split. Okay. I know that overrides it pretty well. So now I can look at this one and we'll go to advanced regions, top video. It's going to be Ansem, boom, boom, cropped it there. And then we'll go bottom video. Let me save this real quick, save. And then the bottom video, maybe we go with this. for banks. I don't know if it'll fit it all in there. Maybe it won't. Yeah, maybe we'll just go back to this real quick. Adjust it some more and bring it up a little bit. Boom. Save that. Okay, let's check it now.
Just slamming them at 99%.
Bro, I just slamming 100K at halftime. You make like 15 mil.
So they split the camera how many times? Oh, we didn't do this one, did we? My bad. User error. Okay. So we'll save that. It's saved. Done. Boom. And then we need to adjust this again because it looks like they go wide. Save. And bottom video, and then adjust them. Now, it would be, like I said, the goal for this kind of recropping is to get way more agentic. That is the goal. But for the time being, you can adjust it like this.
Their money, their bet.
It's insane. So there's somebody out there who got generationally wealthy, just slamming them at 99%.
Bro, I just slamming 100K at halftime. You make like 15 mil.
Boom. All right. So that's it. That's all you got to do. So we're going to export that one. That is a good one to get done. All right. Is it? Can I not export it? Is it still rendering? Okay. So looks like they're not completely done. Looks like they may be processing. So yeah, but that's all you have to do with version 2 of this product. But I think that's our goal is we're gonna try and spin up a market bubble TikTok page and just start spamming content on there using these kind of new methods. But yeah, version 2 of the product is out. You can now access it, clipit.dev. You can also use this new page, clipit.dev/agents. This is where you'll be able to turn any AI agent into a content team. You'll be able to use ClipIt skills, put it in the Codex, put it in the Claude, put it in the ChatGPT, like all these different agent harnesses, OpenClaw, Hermes. And we make it insanely easy. You don't need to, go to this, go to that, plug in this, go to this link. Like all you have to do is make an account. So you can make an account on here with your email or a wallet. You can connect your AI tool, paste a link, ask for the clips you want. That's all you got to do. So you can access your credits here. You can top up here. You can do all that within this page. So you don't even need to access the other part of the site if you don't want to. But when you create an account here, it also creates an account in the other page I was showing you before. So then you can then go into like what I did and show you guys the advanced editor features and tweak them that way. So I just showed you guys the Codex agent today. And then we kind of have a new goal set forward on making a market bubble TikTok and trying to blow up that way as well, using these new version 2 of the product. So it'll be fun. But with that being said, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Version 2 is out. Please check out our tokenomics page, whatever that early in the stream. Check out the new agent page, hook up your agent harnesses. And I think that way, like I said, our product is overall way more finished now. And we still have things to do, still have a lot more to work on. But I think this gives you guys a lot more use case out of our platform and allows you guys to, have a true agentic clipping team. So I'm very excited for that. So if you guys need anything from me or you want to try out version 2 and you want to kind of stress test it, please reach out. I would love to give you guys some credits to try that and give us some more feedback on that. Because, as this is launched, we still want to keep going and reiterating and adjusting it. And we do want to be able to test the agent functions as well. So hook up your Claude code, hook up your Codex, hook up your Hermes or your OpenClaw if you haven't already, and try it out. Try out this page where you can literally just turn any agent into a content team. I also go into it here. Excuse me, about to sneeze. All right. I also go into it here on how I used it, but I'm probably do another one with this new agent page and have that out there as well. This is the same thing because I don't think I can edit these anymore. But now instead of kind of going to the settings here, it's literally just going to be go to this page. So maybe that's something we'll do there. But yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. ClipIt version 2 is out. Tokenomics page is on the site. Look at that. Actually, we'll just pull it up. Tokenomics page is out on the site. Please look at that. Tokenomics page is out. Version 2 is out. The new features. The agent infrastructure is also built out as well. So check all of those out. Give us some feedback. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. We'll go over some more. Maybe we'll start that TikTok account. So I think that'll be fun. All right, with that being said, y'all, peace.